to come on stage to say a prayer to bless the occasion.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Almighty Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we praise and thank you for the gift of life, of health.
The first set of tonight's activity would be composed of 3 songs: the Solfeggero, the Lesnier, and the Fantasia in F minor. Solfeggero is a short solo piece in C minor composed by German classical period musician and composer Carl P. Emanuel Bach, the 5th child and 2nd son of the great Johann Sebastian Bach. Played at the tempo of prestissimo, it requires well-trained, dexterous fingers and much practice to perfect. Besides being a favorite composition, this number is a splendid study for developing coordination between the hands. The piece is meant to be played at an even, quick pace, and pianists use solfeggero to warm up their fingers for a performance. This was Alec Cristi's recital piece when she was a 10-year-old grade 4 pupil at the Holy Spirit School under the tutelage of the school's very own Miss Maxilende Ganado.
Before we do begin, let me read to you the recital protocol, so you would know what to do and what not to do. First, videotaping and picture taking during the performance is permitted. However, please do not come close to the stage and avoid using flash as much as possible while a piece is being played. You can save this before or after the performance of each piece. Second, we request everybody to turn their cell phones to silent mode. Third, please stay on your seat during the entire performance unless it is absolutely necessary to leave to meet other obligations. Fourth and lastly, children are required to sit quietly with their parents, especially during the performance of each piece, so as not to distract the performer and the recital attendees. Thank you very much. Le Cygne, or the Swan, is the 13th movement of the musical ballet, The Carnival of the Animals, by French late romantic Camille Saint-Saëns. The music has a slow tempo, and it flows like a swan gliding through the water. This is the only movement from The Carnival of the Animals that the composer would allow to be played in public during his lifetime, as he thought the remaining movements were too frivolous and would damage his reputation as a serious composer. Le Cygne is often known as the Dying Swan, after a poem by English poet Lord Alfred Tennyson. Inspired by swans that she had seen in public parks, Russian classical ballerina Anna Pavlova worked with groundbreaking Russian choreographer Mikhail Khukin, who had read the poem to create the famous 1905 solo ballet dance, which is now closely associated with this music. This is the first serious classical piece Alec Cristi played during her recital when she was 8 years old.
Fantasia in F minor, otherwise known as Fantasy in F minor, is one of the works of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, a prolific and influential composer of the classical era from Salzburg, Austria. He composed over 600 works, many acknowledged as pinnacles of symphonic, concertante, chamber, piano, operatic, and choral music. He is among the most enduringly popular classical composers. Mozart's Fantasy in F minor is described as a piece for the clock, which was composed while he was in Vienna for a person whom he described as the clockmaker, whose identity was believed to be the late father Primitivos Nimex. The piece is described to arouse 1,000 varying emotions by its allegro and the startling modulation to F sharp minor, while the lovely and tenderly expressed adagio in A flat major that follows is described as music of the spheres that elicits salutary tears of longing for heaven. The repeat of the opening allegro catapults us back into a striking, serious, and powerful image of an easy passion. Only at the end is there calm which signifies the new life to come. This was Alec Cristi's recital piece when she was a graduating grade 6 pupil at the age of 12.